This video will demonstrate how to install a tub shower onto a display pod. Here you'll see some of the tools that are needed. You don't necessarily need a power drill. Phillips head screwdriver will do the trick. So we unboxed everything from the tub shower. We have all the parts laid out. So the first thing we'll want to do is we want to remove the plaster guard cap. Couple ways to do it. The best way recommended here is just to push right up. You'll hear that pop. All right, so the next step, we're going to take our valve with the plaster ground cover. We're going to insert it from the back of the pod. This escutcheon plate will fit right around this tube here. So we're just going to line this up. Okay, so once that's on, we're going to take our two long escutcheon screws here. And for sake of saving time, as I mentioned, we're going to use the drill to go ahead and secure these screws. Once your plate is over your tube and your screws are in place, I started to hand thread them so they hold the valve in place. I'm going to take my power drill and I'm just going to tighten the screws into place. So the next step is to install the handle, and we have the pieces lined up. Let me show you these two pieces which come in part of the kit. These are actually two separate pieces. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take this smaller piece and you want to line up the two square tabs at the top, at the 12 o'clock position. So they fit into each other. You're just going to take this and slide it right into the tube. Next, you have your handle adapter, which has some numbers across the top there. Those numbers you want at the 12 o'clock position, and they're going to line up with the cartridge stem. Slide that right in place. Next, you're going to take your Phillips head screw with the yellow Loctite, and you're going to place it right into the hole, just like so. And again, take your screwdriver or your power drill. You're just going to gently tighten up that screw. Once that's in position, you're going to take your handle. The handle has a indent there, has a cutout, which will fit onto this black adapter portion here. I'll turn the handle like this so I can see the hole where the Allen screw is going to go. You're going to take your 7/64 Allen key, which comes in the kit, and you're just going to tighten up this Allen key. Once the screw is secure, then you could return the handle back to the down position. For the next step, we're going to be installing the shower arm, the flange, and the shower head here. And these are parts that are going to be needed to install the shower arm onto the display pod. Okay. When installing the shower arm and the shower flange onto the display pod, you may need to bend the teeth there in so that the shower flange does not flop around a little bit. You just go ahead and kind of grab it, pull them in. Next, take your 1/2-inch washer, your threaded washer, thread that on. Then come to your display pod. You'll fit that into the hole. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the back side. Next, take your washer, fit that over top so the arm doesn't come through. And lastly, your last threaded washer onto the shower arm. Now that your shower arm and your shower flange are in place, at this point you can use your glue if you decide. You can use any type of super glue. Just place a couple of drops if you choose right onto the inside so that way it cannot be removed for theft purpose. All right, for the last part, we're going to install the tub spout. You'll want your threaded riser. It threads on each end. One side for the spout, the other side to secure to the display pod by using a 1/2-inch wing nut. And then again, if you decide you want to put glue to secure it in place so it can't be removed for theft purpose, that'll be at your discretion. All right, step one, go ahead and just take the riser, get it threaded into the spout. Next, you'll take your spout, you'll place it into the hole. Go ahead and flip the pod around so you can see. Then you can take your 1/2-inch wing nut,